Okay, so we did modify some textures. Let's continue working. And right here I can see it's 0, 1, so I want to put it 1 to this. Be sure all our textures is set properly. Okay, we have our yellow grass. Let's go look on transparency. Okay, color, bump, so they look, maybe just add right here. Let's also add to this point. And environment, let's bring this a little bit down. So we kind of start adjusting and tweaking a little bit with this. Same as with rocks. So we can bring a little bit down. And also I want to take some of this alphas a little bit lower. Okay, so let's go ahead, click preview. Okay, we have a nicer kind of grayish blend, maybe a little bit blend even more around, but right here on top you can see we have from the grass, and the reason why, because on this grass I did not set high point, and I want to take this down so we don't have grass on top, and instead let's add a more interesting effect like reddish even to this top one. It's kind of will create okay, so let's go to create new layer. And actually for this layer, we're going to create basic. Okay, just plain white. Let's go set to the 0 for alpha. And we're going to environment and bring this all the way to the top. So you can see where we start covering. Okay, maybe even a little bit lower. Somewhere around this area. The next, because I want to put it just on top kind of effect, we'll go to take, let's add a little bit fuzziness on the bottom so we don't have this very hard line. Okay, but I want to take this and bring to maybe about 15%, so it will add those edges. Maybe 15 is too much. Let's bring back in slowly so we can see 32, maybe, yeah, maybe around this area. Okay, right here. Okay, let me preview, see how it will go. And we'll go take this with a white color. We'll actually go replace with a more metallic kind of rusty look. So we'll go select brown yellow. Okay, let's go edit function. And as a function, same, we'll just go to select grainy fractal, connect it, and we don't need that constant, so we can delete it. Let's click OK. So it's, you can see it's add kind of interesting effect to this point. Let's take alpha down on this one, and let a little bit. Okay, you can see just add some small, nice, interesting touch to the top of these mountains. But the same things you can add snow. Currently I don't want it, I want to just leave like this. Okay, next I think we're ready to start populating with some effects, with some trees and plants. Okay, we still remember when you create it, save your materials, save your work as you're going along, so in case of something happen you can go always reverse. Okay, you notice we select all of them right now. So instead, what I want to do is just start working maybe on a first terrain, or if you want, you can create on all except this one, the last one, far, far away. So we can go, let me close this one. Actually, I want to just rename it. So, and you can see we can select some of them. And the reason why I'm kind of try to maybe even rearrange, so we can have maybe, you know, one kind of group them almost, 2 and 2. Actually, this one will be 2. Yeah, this one will be, this is 2 and this is a 3 group. So the reasons why when we start adjusting them, we know what to group the work. And reason is the plants, when we start adding, we want to different, maybe even scale plants. So at this point, our materials will start be different from what we create all of them. So let's go create one. We'll open. And at this point, we'll go add ecosystem. And let's add some of the plants. I'm going inside the trees, and you can use it just any tree you find most suitable. I'm just going for blue price right now. We'll go add just that one for now. And also I want to be sure going inside presence with I don't want to go on the top. Actually, I want to go right now all the way, and we'll just set soft right here. Let's populate it. So you can see how many of these trees populated on some areas, maybe a little bit too much for me. I'm going to reduce height for them. Okay, so the height is going okay, and a little bit more flatten, so remove from some steepness effect. Okay, now when we preview, you can see we have kind of nice trees. Maybe maybe add some variety, and I'm going to add variety a little bit later. Right now I just want to use them, see where the population will go. Okay, next let's go work with the density at this point. I want to add density just slightly, but I also want to right here shrink at lower density and increase that. Okay, next let's see what we have. We can add a clump just slightly, so it will create a little bit more patching kind of effect. And on a scaling, let's increase our scaling a little bit up. So you can see with clumping create kind of nice areas of posting. So maybe need actually increase even more areas. So let's see how this will come up. Yeah, you can see it's have a very interesting clumping effect. Okay, let's reduce. Okay, so this is a one kind of cover. We can create another ecosystem and just additional create a little bit lower on the bottom without clumping. And to do this, we'll go create another eco material. Okay, we'll go to presence, bring it down. And remember, you always can enable, okay, this one need to go up one. Okay, you always can create a different color, so we can preview where this ecosystem will populate it. So now what I want to do, I want to create actually right here a little bit lower level. So kind of almost on the bottom. This is still a bit too high. Okay, maybe even closer like this. So let's see. Right here, yep, it's about the right place where I want to put it. Okay, that does look nice. Okay, we can disable that one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add exactly the same what we had before. And the reason is why now you can see we have interesting patches, but we still kind of fill up also this area. So we have a very interesting effect will apply with the clumps right here of the plants and more solid fill up on the bottom. Okay, let's pop up even a little bit scaling on that one as well. Okay, density. We can increase slightly density. We don't need clumping on this. However, on this one, we can increase, reduce density, and reduce a little bit population. Okay, we got preview one more time. Okay, the nice things you notice, we not necessarily need to use just these plants. We can use any other ones, but these plants will give us idea how the population will go with this. I'm not necessarily a big fan of the colors, how they combine. And for this one, let me just look different sun. If I'm okay, just adding a little bit more effectors. I want to see how they come up. Yeah, they're a little bit too strong, so I'm probably going to replace them with a different plants. But as a placeholders, they should work just fine. Okay, this is a little bit more complex. Was for next one, 2, oops, actually right here, 2 and 3 for this group. I'm going to add ecosystem, but we'll go and use it only once. So we don't need clamping, like right here, create accurate. So we'll just need generic. And let's go loaded plants. We have different ones. We can try to use it. Coffin or any other one plants as well. If you have it TPF, you can use it the plant factory, which is quite a bit nice plants, and they will look stunning, but it will take a little bit longer time to render. So instead I'm going to add different plants right here, and we have it. Let's add maybe some Scottish pine as well. So right here, Scots pine. Presence will go down right here. Same readjusting. And you can see we have a little bit more interesting population with those plants on the back. So this is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to add similar to this, but we have a nicer adjustment with this. Okay, let's go click OK now. And we can go in this 2, and let's add a little bit more different variety to our plants. So we go add pine, and we can go add Bruce. And this Bruce, because I don't necessarily like it how it's look, I can always decrease presence and increase other ones on this case. Okay, we're done right there. I also will go enable dynamic population. Okay, actually, you know what? I need to add one more right here to this one. Okay, same things. We'll go add this and add that one. Okay, we'll go decrease right here and click dynamic population for this. And let's go on this 2 and 3 and switch this one to dynamic as well. Okay, this is our preview, and maybe just add a little bit more darker overlay right around here, and we're going to do this in a next tutorial.